We run things, things not run we.
The future. Yeah, man. Here's some Jamaica. Go ahead. Yeah? Go ahead. With everything you chat to me, then me, the future. Yeah, man. Here's some Jamaica. Go ahead. Yeah? Go ahead. With everything you chat.
He's not even looking in the legend's face. He's staring down. Yo, this AJ that Bansa is shy. Them young, but them tall. And you'll think that they're mature enough, but they're sort of immature, but we'll learn along the way and develop confident. You know what I'm saying? So you can see it's either that he's disappointed too. Both of them can be disappointed because it's very easy for a young teenager or a very youngster to get embarrassed by these situations when being around the elders. You know what I'm saying? The young ones can be embarrassed too very easily. You know what I'm saying? Because they be thinking like, yo, I hope he doesn't say some shit when I go up to Patrick Ewing because these old heads be, that's the character these days by these youngins, these young ninjas, these YN, these young niggas. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Peace out, though. One more time for the fellas and bitches in the back.
The future. Yeah, man. Here's some Jamaica. Go ahead. Yeah? Go ahead. With everything you chat to me, then me,
See, he's staring in the ground all the way.
I woke up this morning, was born out in Kingston and leaving Jamaica abroad, not to England.
This is my page, and the first post here you seeing. Look a nigga stop talk. Pussy them a keep a axe off in a frag of me dog them fully advanced. Black money, black card, rich like who little nigga stop talk. Pussy them a keep a axe off in a frag of me dog them fully advanced. Excellent process. Yeah. One bag of money. Yard one a foreign. Damn little bird can't tame some stay same way like me daddy. Black money, black card, rich like who little nigga stop talk. Pussy them a cap a axe off in a frag of me dog them fully advanced. Black money, black card, rich like who little nigga stop talk. Pussy them a cap a axe off in a frag of me dog them fully advanced. We advance academically and professionally, extraterrestrially and even medically. Sell we to everybody, take the molly, superfragically, list PSPally, sexually, get the dolly ben reality. In every alley, genitally make Beverly see. Up I do nally, then be clarin and them off me. No go tell Rivali, anti-valley no mediocrity. Black magic, watch fraud. Get a black puss with a black dog. A mad sus, when mad dog. Addi left a bad push with the cash card. Black money, black card, rich like who little nigga stop talk. Pussy them a cap a axe off in a frag of me dogs them fully advanced. Black money, black card, rich like who little nigga stop talk. Pussy them a cap a axe off in a frag of me dog them fully advanced. Yes, that's right there. You see me? Tough alive, bad. Yo. What an amazing day to see and to sight and to behold a recent video of the great living legendary basketball player, one of the greatest, who gained famous, acknowledgement and worldwide recognition during the time of Michael Jordan, who was crowned the greatest, you know what I'm saying? So these are exceptionally Yeah, these are exceptional players, you know what I'm saying? And you're looking at the yo, I don't even know, I'm speechless. No, the reason why I'm speechless like this, because he was one of my favorite. Like I had recognized the name and the person Patrick Ewing from I was like 2 years old. I can remember when I was like 2 years old. Um, I was like, yo, all right. So I remember a lot of things when I was a baby. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people they don't, because sometimes I ask people like, do you remember things when you're like 2, 3 years old? I remember things when I was probably not even 1 year old as yet. I remember moments where my mom had me in her arm, and I could tell that these were my earliest days on earth. I wasn't able to talk. I can remember days when I weren't able to talk. I was just looking around. I remember crazy things. So, I never got my first pair of Patrick Ewing until I was around 7, 8 year old. I was about 7 years old, right? When I got my first pair of Patrick Ewing, that orange and blue, staple in the shoes game. You'll never find a better shoes like that stood out like that. You know what I mean? That could never be replicated. That with a basketball hanging from the shoes. That was crazy. That was so wild. And I would I thought that I was going to worship the shoes because I wanted to worship it and not soil it up. But I remember that I started to run and jump. I started to do all sort of crazy things in the shoes, just as we would do in any other shoes, but more active, you know what I mean? More actively when we're in the Patrick Ewing. Yeah, them early 90s days, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, them Patrick Ewing, bro. Yeah, and this is Patrick Ewing. Let me show y'all. For those who may be wondering, y'all know this is the famous Patrick Ewing. This is what he is who a black man like dream of becoming, you know. His appearance, looking classy, smooth, clean, gentleman feature characteristics, and you'd be surprised when he talks. Like I grew up hearing a lot about his background being Jamaican or him being a Jamaican born. I'm not sure, but we could check it out. Let me check it out now. Find out if he's born Jamaican. I think he's born Jamaican and migrated when he was young, very young, because hearing him speak the Jamaica patois, or broken English, he has to be birthed here, bro. He may live abroad for a long time, but and he doesn't forget his roots, right? Now, there's so much to say about this short clipping we get here to share with you. You know what I'm saying? So let me just type in his name, Patrick Ewing. History. Um, back. Should I say background? Background. I think they would give more. Patrick Ewing is a Jamaican American basketball legend. That is how Google and Wikipedia describe this man. Okay? Legend, right? Jamaican and American, right? Now, I don't know if America is a woman or a man. How do people refer to America? Do they refer to America being a woman or a man? Because we here in Jamaica, we refer to Jamaica being a beautiful girl, you know what I'm saying? Especially one of our recent famous hit song by Chronics, done by Chronics, Smile Jamaica. And I said, smile, girl, smile. Smile for me, Jamaica. And I said, smile, girl, smile. Ooh, Lord, smile for me, Jamaica. And never you cry, here am I. I'm here for you, Jamaica, so cry your eyes. Oh, smile for me, Jamaica. Hey, she have a rich history.
The beach sunshine and the easiest gift, and the beautiful sunrise and an even kiss of the sunrise on the evening season. So she tell me, say she tired, tired of the exploit and the liars, living mountain, liars, Lord, don't worry yourself, mama. Hey, Chronix is here for your help, mama. Hey, help for me. I want thing me I beg you do for me. And I say smile, girl, smile. Big song, you see me? Chronix. Yeah, not chronic law. When I don't mix it, you see me? Chronix. You see me I say? The Chronicle Son. So yeah, we always refer to Jamaica being a woman, a female. So I guess America would have been. America wants sound like a woman too, you know. So I guess a two sister them, Jamaica and America. So the great living legend was birthed and sheer background of the two sister country, Jamaica and America, known for his dominant career as a center for the New York Knicks and his significant contribution to the sport. So he has been known to be the center for and the dominant career as the center for the New York Knicks. You know what I mean? He always represented New York Knicks for most of his life. You know, Patrick Aloysius Ewing, I think it is Patrick Aloysius or Aloysius. It's spelled Aloysius. It's probably, I think it's Aloysius. You know what I mean? But so he has one of them Jamaican rooted name. That's a rooted Jamaican name. You can't be any more Jamaican than that. You get what me I say? Patrick Ewing is the true Jamaican. I'm telling you. From you see the name Aloysius, believe me, he is the true Jamaican. That is a Jamaican name, probably the only name where you can get for describe your your nationality. You know what I mean? Being a Jamaican. I don't think they have names like that. Well, America, they have like the Betty and the, you know, those are American white woman name. Those names signify you being an American. If you have the name Betty, or you know what I mean. People like Godfrey the comedian, he knows all those names. He could just give you them, the Betty, brr, ba, brr, pe, pa, pe, and he wheel them off his tongue. So yeah, Patrick Aloysius Ewing was born on August the 5th. Damn. August the 5th. August. Men who born in August, they are very reproductive. Like they tend to have a lot of kids and a lot of baby moms. So let's see if Patrick Ewing shares some of those qualities, which I believe he does. He probably have a lot of kids. You know, most black NBA stars usually do. So he was born on August the 5th, 1962 in Kingston. Oh my goodness, Kingston! Kingston, that's a, I always be repping for Kingston. Boy, Kingston get these points. We responsible for Patrick Ewing. All of Patrick Ewing glory belongs to us here in Kingston. Okay, nowhere else. So country people can't come claim Patrick Ewing. Get what me I say? Kingston claim Patrick Ewing. He moved to the United States at the age of 12. Oh my goodness. Yo, I believe it was one of them strong kids there were. That's why I'm still having Jamaican you know, patois, and him sound like a Jamaican. Wait, I soon make him, I soon play the video for y'all to hear him talk. So United States, he moved to the United States at the age of 12, settling in Cambridge, Massachusetts, right? Massachusetts. Yes, initially, Patrick Ewing excelled in cricket and soccer. From Jamaica, I play them there, you know, and go over foreign, go get recognition playing cricket and soccer. But later took up basketball, quickly becoming a standout player at Cambridge Ringe and Latin School. He led his high school team to 3 consecutive state championships and gained national attention for his skill and towering height of 7 feet. So Jamaicans have 7 feet tall. Yo, we have 7 feet. Yo, but look what Patrick Ewing done for Jamaica. He's one of the pioneers and one of the forefathers who cause us now to have basketball being trained and practiced in the high schools here in Jamaica, because we only had once cricket and football a part of our curriculum in the school system throughout the 90s. But meanwhile, Patrick Ewing was in the NBA doing legendary things, being a Jamaican who had migrated to America. All of those legendary stuff he was doing in the 90s when we only had football and cricket out here. He was pioneering the future for us to now integrate and incorporate the basketball a part of our curriculum, and school activities and competition, with schools now competing against other schools in basketball. Shout out to Dunwoon High. They are one of the first school to add the basketball training, as well as for other school that they would compete with, but Dunwoon was one who gives, the underprivileged, students from broken community to excel in that area. Because once we have people like Patrick Ewing abroad doing it, that means that we have plenty more a part of our nation that hasn't been acknowledged or recognized. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is great thing, man. Yeah, folks. So let me get into this right now. Right? So the post is from Kaboom Mag. Yo, I'm tell you now, them a killer fanatic, them. You see me bounty killer fan, but them rate Kartel, Zin. So it's a great page. Make sure you follow them. Kaboom Mag. So them caption the post saying NBA. I don't know if they're trying to say prospect, but they end up saying PEOS, PEC. Let me see if I don't think there's such a word. Trust me. It's gotta be prospect. Yeah, so we have here, it's NBA prospect AJ Dibansa, right? Oh, let me get rid of the colors. Yeah, so we have NBA legend here, who is none other than Patrick Ewing, right? Taking picture and having a little chat with AJ Dibansa, right? And their bond over Jamaican roots, because they're saying that the new NBA prospect AJ Dibansa, he has some Jamaican background too. However, I've seen the video and he seemed to have disappointed many of us, as well as for those who have seen this video. He has greatly disappointed Patrick Ewing, because Patrick Ewing saw the disappointment and just went further ahead. I think AJ Dibansa possibly, it's either he doesn't want to, showing that Jamaican side of him, or maybe he's a fake. Maybe he be faking it. Maybe his parents has Jamaican roots, but his name is giving off some African vibes, you know what I'm saying? So maybe it's a Jamaican parent mixed with another African parent in his family. Like his dad is African and his mom's Jamaican. And you know what I'm saying? That's never sometime not too nice in America with those relationships. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're going to read this before we play the video on the other slide. Hello to the other slide. I did this 1,000 times, and you make that someone right now. And how we alone doing from the other side. Yeah, no, so Kaboom Mag posted and captioned the post saying it's a Jamaican thing, right? With the Jamaican flag there, projected number 1 overall pick in the 2026 NBA draft. And that is AJ Dibansa, who they're talking about. Okay? AJ Dibansa was spotted courtside at the Madison Square Garden for game 4 of the NBA finals, right? New York Knicks, I think they're in the finals. They've been going great, you know what I'm saying? So it's good to see Patrick Ewing there supporting them. Yes, and people be saying that the New York Knicks haven't won the finals or haven't been in the finals for a long time. So it's, and that's how basketball is. Sometimes it Spurs, you don't see the top team for a long time until they bounce back. You know what I'm saying? So so AJ Daibansa, who was the number one overall pick in the 2026 NBA draft, right? He was spotted courtside at the Madison Square Garden for game 4 of the NBA Finals, right? Where he shared a special Jamaican moment with Patrick Ewing, right? Now, game 4, I believe that New York Knicks is leading. I think you know how it's best 3 or first 4 out of 7, is it? Best 4 or first 4 out of 7 match if you win or is it 3 out of 5? I haven't been watching or keeping up with basketball. I think it's 4, right? So you got to win 4 matches out of the 7, right, in the playoff. So New York Knicks, they're like they won their 3rd match out of the 7. So if they win one more, I think then they win the championship. I'm not really keeping up, but I've seen a post that, I think that's what it was saying. So yeah, let me give you some DMX. Who the best? Yeah, it's Patrick Ewing. Yeah, and I don't like Drake and Rick Ross. He just rap about food. He's rapping about what he eats. That shit I can't. Yeah, I think I'm becoming a comedian, man. Yeah, now the post continued to read that the 2 exchange words in patois. Patois! Incoming to the tune call. Patois! Yeah, we need an artist for name Patois. You see me? I'm Patu. Chateau, Patu, shot stick to skin like tattoo. Go for them in the night like Chateau, Patu. Can't defend turf like Kafu. Panel in the night like Chateau, Patu. Boy, this in like tattoo. Go for them in the night like Chateau, Patu. Can't defend turf like Kafu. Brazil are win for life. Brazil will set for life. Jamaica won't be able to go to World Cup because they're cursed. I've been telling them from 1998, man. We got the greatest coach that came and took us to World Cup. He taught us what we needed, and we were so indisciplined that they violated Rene Simoes. And a lot of us had said it back in 98 that Jamaica would never see the face of World Cup again, just based on how they treated. And us as fans, Jamaicans, they were too excited, and we were sort of more uncivilized. We were closer to being more uncivilized than becoming more intelligent. You know what I'm saying? So we were closer to being uncivilized while we treated that man that way. How can we disrespect someone who take us to World Cup for the first time? That's why God cursed Jamaica and said no more World Cup for Jamaica. You know what I mean? For now, if you all read the Bible, God always places a time on those who is punishing. Like he'll give them like 30 years of suffering, you know what I mean? Or so something like that. So until then, roll out with the Brazil flag. Yeah, you see me I say? With Brazil them. Yeah, until then, roll out with Brazil them. Yeah, so we got basketball going on, we got soccer going on, football. You know what I mean? Football! Okay, let's get this over with. So, Daibansa. Hold on. So the 2 exchange words in patois as they what is this? As they nice. Okay, as the Knicks. Okay, so the 2 exchange words in patois as the Knicks proudly embrace their shared Jamaican roots, right? And pointing at the young star and calling him what does this say? I don't know what does it say that they call him? I can't see the words. Okay, whatever. Y'all will see it. It will appear on your screen because my screen is messed up. So whatever it is that they call a young star, we may hear them call him whatever that is in the video whenever I play it. So the overall number one pick, right, at the 2026 NBA draft, AJ Daibansa, whose mother is of Jamaican heritage, right? Okay, so his mother is Jamaican. I knew it that his mom was Jamaican. I think his dad is African to have that name, Daibansa. Daibansa. Yeah, one, whose mother is Jamaican heritage, widely projected to be selected number one overall by the Washington Wizard in the upcoming 2026. Yo, I can't see most of the words, guys, so my apology. That's me analogy. Let's slide to this video and see what's going on. See what's going on.
Here's some Jamaican content. Go ahead. Yeah? Go ahead. With everything in the chat to me, then me, the future. Yeah, man.
So you see that? Patrick Ewing asked him to chat Jamaican and he failed to. Such a disappointment. And he wants to look like one of our singer, Romain Virgo. He seemed to look like one of our popular singer. Y'all could go check out Romain Virgo. He resembles Romain Virgo. Romain Virgo been always beefing with Christopher Martin. They're both from Digicel Rising Star. But, the fans kind of put them up against each other and they fell for it. And, they never really liked each other until they did a collab. The industry brought them together to end the naysayers, rumors, and propaganda about them beefing. So they had finally collab. So y'all could go look up Romain Virgo, Romaine space Virgo, Virgo. Yeah. So shout out to Patrick Ewing. We're gonna play this again, but this AJ, what's his name? Nai Batsar, whatever his name is, Batsansi, our brother Nancy. He let us down. He let us down. This is a big shame and embarrassment. Listen to this, man. Listen to this. I'm gonna play it again.
The future. Yeah, man. Here's some Jamaican content. Go ahead. Yeah? Go ahead. With everything in the chat to me, then me,
So yo, you heard how strong Patrick Ewing Jamaican accent is. Patrick Ewing accent, you would think that he never left Jamaica all these years from he was 12. And he has been on television, international television, cable, all these years. And him speak as any Jamaican in the country, the strongest part of the accent speaking people. This is crazy. It's the first I'm seeing this. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Patrick Ewing, one of the greatest. If it's not Michael Jordan, it had to be him or Magic Johnson. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Patrick Ewing. His name was in everyone's mouth and everyone's tongue. Son of a gun. He was a badass player, bro. Giant. Jack and the Beanstalk. You know what I mean? Fee 5 4 fum. Dumb. Oh, could run. Yeah. This is a big disappointment. AJ Daibansta or them sal dancer banana chips, nigga. Weak ass, sweet ass, new ass banana chips, plant chips. Name nigga. AJ Daibansa. What the fuck kind of name is that, boy? You ain't no Jamaican. But Patrick Ewing should have seen name and know said this boy, there is a bigger and higher possibility of him not knowing shit about Jamaican. You know what I mean? His African dad probably hates Jamaican and forces mom to dumb down that side of her. You know what I mean? Because that's how them interracial relationship be going. Some of them man from Africa or from other countries that align with these Jamaican women, they don't really supportive of, their female Jamaican heritage. So this is what we're seeing here. It's like these men from these other countries they will love and adore a Jamaican woman for her Jamaican, roots and her character. But yet still, once they get to secure that Jamaican woman, then they try to, have her conform to how they want her to. They would even want her to not showcase herself being a Jamaican. I think it's like a selfishness. They want it all for themselves. And that's the type of relationship I'm seeing with this AJ Daibansa parents. You know what I mean? It's crazy. But yeah, Patrick Ewing was just nice. I'm sure he was upset. He was. I'm just upset it wasn't me to say, what a bumbleclad. You see me, I say, Patrick Ewing, we are bumbleclad deal with. I'm glad for they are so. Me I watch it from 93. You get what I say? Yo, bumbleclad from Lime Tree Lane days. It must know Lime Tree Lane. You know that surprise. So know so when him in the NBA I turn up things. And we watch Lime Tree Lane. Him good lay I watch it same way. You get me? Because them travel all over the world and they've been coming to Jamaica all those years on vacation. So trust me, nothing to miss them. You see me? Only what they want to miss them will miss them. But anything that is on the tongue or the mouth of Jamaicans, the foreigners, them a got ear and them a want to experience it. So when we say a cartel around the place, them a got listen cartel. You get me I say? When we say a data go on, a this way a drink, them want taste what we a drink. You see me I say? Yeah, because them know Jamaica run things not run we. See Miley Cyrus, who was it that got sued by Flower Gun for using his Jamaican song? But we run things not run we.
The future. Because, yeah, man. Here's some Jamaican thing. Go ahead. Yeah? Go ahead. With everything in the chat to me, then me, the future. Because, yeah, man. Here's some Jamaican thing. Go ahead. Yeah? Go ahead. With everything in the chat.
He's not even looking in the legend's face. He's staring down. Yo, this AJ Daibansa is shy. Them young, but them tall. And you'll think that they're mature enough, but they're sort of immature, but we'll learn along the way and develop confident. You know what I'm saying? So you can see it's either that he's disappointed too. Both of them can be disappointed because it's very easy for a young teenager or a very youngster to get embarrassed by these situations when being around the elders. You know what I'm saying? The young ones can be embarrassed too very easily. You know what I'm saying? Because they be thinking like, yo, I hope he doesn't say some shit when I go up to Patrick Ewing because these old heads be, that's the character these days by these youngins, these young ninjas, these YN, these young niggas. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Peace out, though. One more time for the fellas and bitches in the back.
The future. Because, yeah, man. Here's some Jamaican thing. Go ahead. Yeah? Go ahead. With everything in the chat to me, then me,
see, he's staring in the ground all the way.
Because, yeah, man. Here's some Jamaican thing. Go ahead. Yeah? Go ahead. With everything in the chat to me, then me, the future. Because, yeah, man. Here's some Jamaican thing. Go ahead. Yeah? Go ahead. With everything in the chat to me, then me, the future. Because, yeah, man. Here's some Jamaican thing. Go ahead. Yeah? Go ahead. With everything in the chat to me, then me,
That's it, folks. That's all, folks. What is sand on my nose?